All the butterflies in the sky darkened except for one. The butterfly that the others were obeying, the leader amongst them, the butterfly that knew how fine it out. The butterfly fluttered down into Japheth's hands. Cupped in his palm, the insects began to shrink and shrivel, black scales coating its body, until it was no longer a butterfly at all, but an eel. It sharpened at both sides like a pen, its color coal black. The slimy pen floated out of Japheth's hand and slipped into his ear. This pen told me the true story. King Arthur wasn't our father at all. We were the schoolmaster's sons, Waffle's sons. That's why Sophie's blood bonded with ours like it did with our father's. If I was hearing this message, then Waffle's queen had killed him and likely my mother too. We must punish his queen. Follow my mother's instructions, the pen said. Take Camelot and bring mother back to life. That's how we could avenge my mother and father. This pen would help me, made of my father's spirit. This pen would be our weapon, more than any sword. But the pen won't. I must never let Ryan learn the truth about his father. He needed to believe he was King Arthur's son, because he was good inside, and I was evil. I must always put my brother first. That's where Waffle had cursed himself. He killed his twin, believing he would find true love, evil's love, only to be killed by that love in return. I couldn't repeat my father's story. I had to stay Ryan's faithful leech to the end. That's why my father left this message for me to find. So if Waffle failed to find true love, he could be redeemed by his son. Just as I suspect King Arthur left 3 tests for his son to redeem him. The pen flew out of Japheth's ear, a butterfly once more. It landed on Tetro's shoulder. Except my father miscalculated, he said, rising to his feet. Because he believed that love for my brother would satisfy me, our bloodline, ruling the woods together. But it wasn't enough for my father, was it? And it wasn't for me. Because I found true love too. Someone who cared for me more than my own blood ever did. The ghosts of Arwick appeared in the sky, made out of butterflies. The butterfly on Tetro's shoulder fluttered up and joined them, adding the violent sparkle to Arwick's eye. Strange that Tedros and I are enemies when we share so much in common, said Japheth as the sharp-haired Salihut glided towards him. Abandoned by our mothers, our fathers destroyed by love. No wonder Tedros and I quest to find love for ourselves. Real love. But Tedros trusts the Storian with his fate. Fate which stole love from me, just like it did from Tedros' father. But like Arthur, I won't shrink from fixing face mistakes. Soon, I'll be Face Master, with the power to take love again. Arwick landed on his couch, and Japheth put his arms around him. Arwick's growing out like crumbled, butterflies flying away. Japheth was alone once more. He smiled bitterly, his king's suit blackening to imps. But first, there is a tournament to win, the snake said. A last wing to burn. His eyes shot to Agatha. Which means killing that. The snake's screams sharpened, a burst to attack. The lights in the sky went out. Every hint of green glow swallowed by heart fled black. Agatha whirled around, expecting to be stabbed in the dark. But then she noticed the Tedros gun from her side, and she could still see the shine of Japheth's suit, the snake frozen on a higher cloud, like he had been taken by surprise. Agatha held her breath, trying not to move. If he hadn't put out the lace, then who? The glints of his ears reported as if he was turning in place, hunting his prey. It was clear he couldn't spot Agatha in her cloak. She was too far away, the sky too dark. Agatha's mouth silky fragrance as soft wings closed around her. Sophie, her once white dress, now turned to black faces, lifting her friend from the cloud and silently flying her down to a lower one, farther away from Japheth. The dress did it, Sophie whispered in Agatha's ear. It's killed the lights, so he couldn't kill us. It's helping me, Aggie. It's been helping me.